Want to know what amigurumi to make for Easter? Then I have you covered. I have trawled through Pinterest to find you 4 categories of patterns: bunnies, chicks and ducks, sheep and eggs, meaning I have your amigurumi Easter crochet covered. So stay tuned for the rest of the video to see exactly what patterns are included. And if you love a fidget toy, stay tuned until the end because I'll be telling you how to get your hands on my free fidget egg pattern. We are kicking off with bunnies, and our first bunny pattern comes from a menagerie of stitches. These bunnies come in so many unique designs, and there are specifically a spring collection out there. Adorable and quick makes, these will be perfect for hiding around for your little ones at Easter time. The second bunny pattern comes from Darling Maple Designs, and it is these adorable jelly bean buttons. Now, a lot of the kawaii makes for bunnies out there include bunnies that are standing up with arms and legs, but these ones are more traditional, lying down with paws and hind feet. A great quick make, again, another one for hiding around for those kids to grab at Easter time. Our next bunny pattern comes from yours truly, and it is a no-sew bunny pattern, meaning that the whole amigurumi is made in one piece. This no-sew bunny pattern is super easy and quick to make and can be made in a variety of yarns to suit your tastes. All of these patterns will be linked in the description below, so be sure to grab your favourites from there. I will also timestamp each section so that you can go to and from the section that you want. Our next bunny is an adorable no-sew Mochi bunny from Chubbies by Ash. This one is a YouTube video tutorial. I know some of you out there would prefer written patterns, but this one comes in video form. These Mochi bunnies are absolutely adorable and perfect if you're a fan of all things kawaii. Our next bunny comes from Sweet Softies, and we have featured Sweet Softies on this channel before. This is another no-sew bunny pattern, and I can confirm that her smaller amigurumis can be made in less than an hour. How do I know this? Because I've made them on a video on this channel, and if you want to find that video, I will also leave that in the description below. And finally, our final bunny is this adorable cube bunny by Crafty Bunny Bun. A great bunny if you have lovers of Minecraft in your household. This bunny is a great one for Easter time for those Minecraft lovers, as it is a cube bunny and takes on that Minecraft aesthetic. So one that could be made in more neutral colours or in more of those greens and browns colours to emulate what might be seen in the game. Alrighty, we are moving on to our chicks section. And our first chick comes from Alter Ego Crochet, and it is this adorable chick in an egg. If you're anything like me and you love a bit of a surprise that comes with your crochet, a lot of these will have surprise eggs in them. So stay tuned for those patterns as well. This one is no different. It is a chick that you can hide inside an egg. You could also use the egg for other little plushies so that the receiver is really having to guess what they are getting, and it makes a nice little surprise as well. Our next chick pattern is another one from a menagerie of stitches. This lovely lady designed some amazing amigurumi, so please go and check her out. These chicks are adorable, and she really has shown how you can add your own personal style to them with the little accessories and the embroidery as well. Our next chick comes from Urbaki Crochet, and it is this adorable crochet Easter chick. Quick to make and easy as well. A lot of these patterns will be great for beginners because they all use simple stitches. This one is no different, and one of those patterns where you could whip up quite a few of them to hand out if you work in a school, to use for Easter egg hunts, or if you've got a large family, giving the kids all something that's the same so they're not going to argue over what everybody else has got. I told you there would be a duck in here because I couldn't not include this one from Spinner Yarn Crochet. This adorable pocket duck. I wanted to include animals that we would find in spring, as well as those animals that are more traditionally found around Easter time, and this duck does not disappoint. An alternative style of amigurumi, not made in the round. This might be better for those people that struggle with working in the round but still want to make something cute as well. Our next chick comes from Smila Toys, and it is this adorable amigurumi chick. All of these makes are pocket sized, so great quick makes. This one is no exception. I absolutely love the different personalities you can add to your amigurumis with just a few stitches here and there. If you would like to know how to add simple mouths to your amigurumi, I will link the video in the description below, which has a whole host of mouth tutorials attached to it. And using these little chicks, bunnies and eggs is a great way to practice that as well, because you can give them your own personality. Now, this next name, I'm hoping I'm going to say it right. Height Mains de Crochet, fingers crossed I got that right, brings us this no-sew egg bundle that you can find on Etsy. Now, the reason I loved this one is because it was kind of all of the Easter and spring themed animals in one. This nicely introduces us to our lamb section, because the lambs from this collection were the ones that caught my eye. You will notice that designers are duplicated in this video because the designers that are duplicated just did some amazing Easter patterns. So our next lamb again comes from Spinner Yarn Crochet, and it is this adorable bobble stitch lamb. This is a nice one if you're looking for a new technique for your amigurumi and also want something that's going to work up quickly. The texture in this design is absolutely amazing, and I can see this being a gorgeous make at Easter time to give out to the kids, just for yourself or for a decoration around the house. I told you there would be more surprise eggs, and this is another one which is going to give you a little bit of a surprise. This comes from the designer Renata, and it is a surprise sheep egg. But if you go right the way down to this page, you will also see more surprise eggs from the same designer. It is listed on the hobby website, but the designer is actually Renata. I love these eggs. I love the surprise element of them, because we've all seen the plastic surprise eggs that you can get in shops around Easter time, but there's no reason you can't make your own, and this is definitely a great place to start. Our next little adorable sheep comes from Amiguroom Toys, and can you see this whole army of sheep right here? I am in love with these, and a great idea as well that they've made them into keychains. You could use these for random acts of crochet kindness around Easter time. You could decorate your Easter trees with them. The possibilities for all of these Easter patterns are endless, because there's so many things you can do with amigurumi that people really don't realise. We have another surprise egg, and this one comes from Little Crochet Farm, and it is a surprise sheep egg. Yeah, there are going to be some people that are being, oh, a sheep doesn't come out of an egg, but literally it's amigurumi. You can do anything you want. And this gorgeous surprise sheep egg does not disappoint for its cute factor. It's going to be quick to make. It's going to be a great addition if you're doing surprise eggs at Easter time. An all-round great pattern. And finally, in our sheep section, we have these gorgeous baby sheep from Crochet Studio US Art. I absolutely love these. I think one, because of the colour, and two, because they're just so whimsical and adorable. You can use any yarns that you like for all of these patterns. These have used plushy yarns. I do have to admit the plushy yarns do add that certain element to things like sheep, because they have that furry, woolly aspect to them. Another adorable make for Easter time. And finally, we come to our amigurumi egg section. Now, stick around to the end, because I am going to show you where you can get a free fidget egg pattern over on Instagram. But for now, let's kick off this egg section with Maria's blue crayon. And she has bought us this adorable egg trio. These eggs, all of these eggs in this collection, it's like you've got a blank canvas. You can try out faces on them. You can make them all have different personalities. You can do plain eggs. You can write little names on them with stitching or little messages. I love that they are so versatile. Our next Easter egg comes from Storybook Crochet, and this is another YouTube video tutorial. This is a delightful little Easter egg that you are going to want to whip up tons of over Easter time, and you've got time. This video is going around the end of March, so you've got a couple of weeks left to make a few of these patterns. Our next pattern comes from Ollie and Hollie, and they have shown you exactly how you can add your own personality to your amigurumi makes. Take a look at these adorable Easter eggs. They are grumpy, some of them are really happy, some of them are sad. You can make them in any yarn that you like. I just love that you can add your own personality, and they are a quick make as well. Our next egg assortment comes from Crochet Pattern by Yar, and these are patterns over on Etsy, but again, another great display of exactly what you can do with a little egg character. She's made some of them into chicks, some of them are just eggs, some of them have eyes with no mouth, some of them are looking a bit scared in there. It's just another great depiction of how you can add your own personality to these quick and simple makes. Just because something's quick and simple, it doesn't mean that it can't look amazing as well. And finally, your free fidget egg pattern. This is a pattern I designed last year, and you can find it over on Instagram. It is a written pattern over there and has some videos on there of exactly how to use your fidget egg afterwards. This is a super quick make, and it's also a great make if you want to keep the kids' hands occupied over Easter time, or just give them a little bit of something that's going to keep them calm. It's a silent fidget. It's not too big either, and you can keep it in your pocket, or your kids can keep it in their pocket. It's something that they can play with over the Easter period and beyond. And that, my Yarny Peeps, is all of my recommended amigurumi Easter patterns. You can find all of them linked in the description below. Please like this video and share it with anybody that you think would love one of these Easter makes. If you would like to watch my other crochet pattern roundups, you can find those linked in the description below as well. I would love it if you would join the Crocreate family and hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. New videos go up every Wednesday and Sunday, and I will see you in the next one.